Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the Somewhere Else Said Anything Else.
No, you got me doing it. Damn it. The Anything Else at Somewhere Else podcast.
The Anywhere Else by someone else.
Where we're rolling out looking for Saskatoon's greatest diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Well, I feel grateful that this episode is a little bit different today. This is our season 1 wrap episode. So luckily that we have no esteemed guest with us today for me to embarrass myself in
Dallas
front
is
of.
pretty esteemed.
He's not a guest though, really,
He's
is
steamy.
he? He's steamy. Dallas is a human equivalent of a bow bun, effectively.
Dallas is steamier than the entire YA section at McNally Robinson.
Well, we just thought we'd hop on here and chat to each other and to you fellow listeners, just about how the first season's gone. We've got 9 full episodes, a bonus episode, and now this wrap up. We've done it. We didn't stop after 1 or 2. We actually have continued to do this.
We made it.
We have, so that's been good. I think it's been a good way to spend our Mondays so far.
Yeah. I think now our egos can get out of control for season 2.
100%. We've got some exciting stuff coming along with season 2. We've got some great guests lined up already.
Do we talk about what's going on? Well, I think we should.
Yeah, you want to talk about it?
Well, I don't care if I talk about it. I just want to say somebody should talk about it.
Okay, you talk about it.
All right. Well, starting in season 2, you're going to be able to find the pod on a whole new platform. So the video is going to now be exclusively distributed, I guess you'd say, by Funky Moose. So thank you to Joel and Mark for bringing us on board over there on that channel. It's going to be a good time.
We're partnering up with them to hopefully create a nice little network of Saskatoon podcasts available for you online.
Yeah.
You'll be able to find the podcast the audio on Spotify, Apple Music, and
all the usual
in the same place. So nothing's changing there. The video will just be on a different YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to get the best of that. And there'll still be plenty of other stuff on Outside of Radio to keep you ticking over in our absence.
Yeah. Although the Too Many Co-Hosts listenership and viewership is going to really fall now that they don't have the lead-in of the Anything Else podcast. For a minute there, Dallas, you were really very much like John Oliver coming after House of the Dragon.
So how do we all feel about this? We had a good time. Dallas, have you had a good time?
Oh, yeah.
You have?
Yes.
You did have a good time.
Did you learn anything, Dallas?
No.
Nothing's been written.
In one ear, out the other.
Honestly, I've been impressed by how much I've learned and how many things I've been able to talk about like I'm an expert, even though I still know nothing about most of these things.
And thank you for all of the feedback that we've got from all of the listeners, like for all the nice comments we've had, all of the constructive criticism that we've had from certain viewers. Russell.
No, we genuinely do feel very grateful that we've had a lovely, warm response.
Hashtag blessed.
We are hashtag so blessed. But I think we should just jump into one thing that you're all begging probably to know, which is what are our answers to the quickfire questions.
Ooh.
You know, we always refrain from trying to give away what we think about each of these. But you know, we're going to get some new quickfire questions for season 2. So now's the time to get
we'll go one at a time here, and we'll ask each other.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'll do Ollie first. So, Ollie, what is your favorite Tom Hanks movie?
100% Saving Private Ryan. Like, other people have said other great answers. You know, we've had Castaway, Catch Me If You Can, Apollo 13.
Joe versus the Volcano.
We still haven't had. How bummed are you that no one said Joe versus the Volcano?
Not bummed. I was just kind of like, I really wish somebody had said something more niche.
I think if we're talking about like a film led by Tom Hanks, probably that one. If it's a film that Tom Hanks is just kind of in, because he's very rarely in supporting roles, it would either be That Thing You Do or A League of Their Own. Honestly,
Bachelor Party.
Never seen.
Splash.
I've not seen many of his early stuff actually.
Sleepless in Seattle / You've Got Mail.
Great
the
film.
Same film.
But they're so good. No, I think Saving Private Ryan. I'm a big fan of World War II movies, and I think that Saving Private Ryan is the bar. Like if I'm expecting you to be as good, if not better. And
should have done a crossover with that and MASH.
So 10 years like chronological
That's just
difference.
Castaway.
Why?
What?
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Gilligan's Island. Sorry.
Also, wait a minute. Again, why?
Because they're trapped in the islands. You know.
No, Gilligan's Island kind of makes sense.
Why?
Because Gilligan's Island, the castaways on an island. Granted, it's a much nicer
Korea's
island.
not an
than-
island.
No, in Castaway.
Okay, but again, how does that relate to MASH?
He's thinking of Gilligan's Island, not MASH.
But why is he thinking? Never mind.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Ollie, what cereal leaves the best milk?
I'm gonna have to go for the Cocoa Pops, or Cocoa Puffs.
Are
they over
are
here?
you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
I am. We're the monkey mascot in the UK. So
What?
Yeah.
What do you-
Monkey mascot?
What did it say?
Eat Cocoa Pops, bitch. I don't know.
I'm ooh for Cocoa.
For Cocoa Puffs.
I'm just gonna look it up now. Actually,
While you're looking that up, Ollie,
Yeah.
do you face in or out of the water in the shower?
actually, you know what? Recently, especially with the new shower that we've got, I've been facing forward. I've been facing towards the water a lot more.
Traitor.
A lot of people say like, oh, you need to be facing away from the water to wash. But I get a much better wash on the back of my head if I'm like leaning forward. I find that's a lot better, at least just in terms of comfort. So I do it that way.
Cool. Body or hair first on the.
I'm with you, baby. It's body first. 'Cause
Yeah.
I forget to shampoo until I'm like, oh, I should probably do that.
Makes it real handy when we have to shower together when we
It
don't
really-
have time in the morning.
You're the one who doesn't want people to joke about us dating, and you're the one putting it out into the universe now.
Come to our weddings with women this next summer or wherever. We're marrying women
Separately.
separately. We're not Mormons. Anywho, what's the object you own the most of but aren't collecting?
Oh,
Is it
See-
charming barbs?
charming Bob. Empty cans.
Empty cans? Recycle.
No, I think for a while, for when I was back in the UK, it was probably DVDs because I just ended up with a lot of them quite often. Over here, though, like
He collects bangers and mash.
I've just like Alex, you were obviously there. You helped me move, and I would like to say on air, thank you for that.
Close.
You're welcome.
But you have. I don't have much stuff.
Not really, no.
No,
Not here.
so there's not really much stuff to collect. Receipts, probably. I'm very
Yeah.
bad at throwing out receipts. I'll never ask for one, but if someone gives me one, I then get really worried about throwing it out. So
Why? Is it because you think, oh, I should be able to return this even after I've eaten it 2
well,
weeks
it's
ago?
more like, what about if I got something wrong? So I keep a lot of
Ah.
my receipts, and I still
Interesting.
have like a hefty couple of envelopes that are just receipts.
And finally, what's your guilty pleasure fast food?
It's definitely if we it's probably just getting way too many hash browns with a breakfast. I'll usually get if I'm
That's not what you did when we were in Edmonton.
no, I didn't. But if I'm going to like Mackey's or something like that, it'll be usually be like two. I'll get 2 muffins.
Is it called Mackey's in the UK?
We call it Mackey's, yeah.
McDonald's.
So you're okay. So it's not
g-
too different from Australia.
Well, that's Macca's. It's Macca's in Australia, Mackey's in the UK. But I'll do like that, and then I'll get like 8 hash browns. And I know it's disgusting. I'm not going to do it every day. I do it like once a month, but I don't even do it that often. But yeah, and I'll try and I'll usually get 2 drinks
At
just
that
so they
point,
think
just
I'm
get
buying.
fries.
No, don't tell me what to do. Well, I'm gonna ask Dallas. I'm gonna see, and then we're gonna come back to
Right.
you, Alex. So Dallas, I've got to know what cereal does. Oh, sorry. First, what's your favorite Tom Hanks movie?
You know who
So-
Tom Hanks is, right?
Yes. I
He was referenced on an episode of Raw once.
I also know his brother Tim Hanks, who does the voices for all the Toy Story
Jim
stuff.
Hanks.
Jim Hanks, who does the voice for
You
Woody
know
in
him.
like
Yeah.
in the non Toy Story movies.
You
He's
know-
he's
do you-
also his running double in Forrest Gump because apparently no one can run like a Hanks.
Do you know him like you know Robert Pattinson?
No, I've heard of him.
Oh,
So yeah, what's
But
your favorite?
favorite one is Forrest Gump because did you know that Tom Hanks actually owns Bubba Gump Shrimp?
Does he actually own it?
Yeah, he actually made the restaurant.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't realize that. I thought it was
Yeah,
just like
he's the
franchised
actual-
out by Warner
He's a
Brothers or something.
legitimate restaurant owner of Bubba Gump Shrimp.
we'll
I'm
have to
assuming
hit,
it's
we'll
not
have to
like
hit
a
that
celebrity
up on our
chef's
next
situation. I'm not going to
episode.
see him in the back of the front sauteing mushrooms or whatever. Oh!
Tom burned himself again.
What cereal leaves the best milk?
Nesquik.
You go. The cat's out of the bag.
Yeah,
That
it's always been Nesquik.
It's all
It's always been.
Now I'm going to ask a secondary question to this for Dallas. Is Nesquik your favorite cereal, or is it just the fact it leaves the best milk? Or is there a better cereal that leaves inferior milk?
It doesn't. Okay, it's not my favorite cereal, which is
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Number 2 is multigrain Cheerios, and number 3 is Nesquik.
That seems like a good
I
choice.
really want to get him Count Chocula.
Oh, you should.
You'd love
I-
Count
Well,
Chocula.
I am going to Minneapolis in a couple of weeks.
You can just
here,
get it at
so,
Walmart.
It's not in Walmart.
Yeah, it is.
It's not in Canada.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
I'll look. I'll look.
You
for
can
it.
get it right now.
What's the other ones? Is Count Chocula's Booberry? Is that it?
Yeah, I don't think you can get Booberry here.
What's the other one? There's a third one.
like a spooky one?
Yeah, there's a third spooky one.
Franken.
I thought that was Frankenberry.
Yeah, Frankenberry.
What's Booberry?
Booberry's another thing.
Am
I
I
swear to
go-
God.
There's 2 berries.
There's Frankenberry, Booberry, and Count Chocula, I think.
That's crazy.
Nest crazy. Nesquik.
Monster cereals. That's what they're called.
Monster cereals.
Yeah. No, that's most common scent. That's the wrong article on Wikipedia.
Well, anyways.
Yeah, it's Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Booberry. There's,
So is
al-
there a difference between?
Yeah, I was about to
Frankenberry
say
and
we need to get it.
Blueberry?
We need to get a couple boxes.
there's also 2 discontinued ones of Fruit Brute and Fruity Yummy Mummy. Never make me say that again.
Also,
And there's a sixth character, Carmela Creeper, that was introduced last year.
I just thought of an idea.
Huh.
If anybody's listening to this and you want to reach out with ideas, or if you just want to, if you would like to see us do another podcast on the side of this one, a different kind of podcast, just the 3 of us, let us know what the response to that would be, because we've got some pretty wacky ideas.
We're thinking about doing a pilot
know what?
season soon, but we want to make sure it's something that people would be
Yeah.
interested
You know what would be really funny if we just gaslit the next guest about like a non-existent cereal. It's like, oh, you've never had yummy mummy caramel before? What do you mean?
in. Okay, Dallas, do you face in or out of the water when you shower?
I face away from the water.
Fair enough. Do you ever rotate, or are you,
I only rotate when I'm turning the faucet off.
Okay, interesting. Controversial potentially. And hair or body first?
Hair first. Head, shoulders, knees.
So you're not
and
a
toes.
pioneer? No.
No.
I know it's the right way. It's just, I just don't do it that way. There's a lot
Yeah.
of things I know that are more correct ways of doing it. I just don't do it that way.
Yeah.
What object? Actually, I'm intrigued to know this answer for Dallas. Object you own the most of that you aren't intentionally collecting?
Copies of Kingdom Hearts.
No, he's collecting that.
No, I am collecting that. Probably cat toys.
Cat toys.
That's a
Yeah.
good one, actually. That's a really good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Like my mom, when I can't remember where I was. I think it was at Show Lake. My mom was cat sitting, and she decided to move the furniture around. And when she moved the couch out, it was like 20 cat
Oh, yeah.
toys
Oh.
just underneath. And
Yeah.
one of my cats just went crazy on them too.
I really wish we were videoing so people could see Dallas's impression of a cat playing.
Well, I did as well. You also can't see
It
me
looked
do.
very much like Will Ferrell's SNL audition tape.
That's a niche reference. I think there's probably about one person in the audience who'd enjoy that.
Yeah, that's Adam Beidle. Surely.
What's your guilty pleasure takeout?
Takeout
Or fast food,
Or
fast
fast
food.
food. Okay.
Not
It had
your
to be-
favorite.
It had to be specific. with
Yeah,
that.
guilty pleasure fast food.
Okay, so I'm either I either go for like specifically like a Burger King poutine, or just Taco Bell in general.
I think Taco Bell in general is a good like. You do the same as me. I don't go to Taco Bell very often.
Yeah.
I'll go once every somewhere between 3 and 6 months.
For me, like, there's no bad item in Taco Bell.
But
for
do
me.
you do the same as me? And you just get a low. You're getting
Oh yeah.
so much. You don't
I
get
get-
like an item from Taco. Like you might get a Big Mac or
I-
you might get a Whopper. But when you go into Taco Bell, you pile
I
in.
get like their biggest box value meal, and just which has like
Dallas goes
to-
to Dallas goes there and forgets it's not Subway.
Honestly, like that, like they don't make good burritos. I don't want to ever be considered that. I think they're.
actually the best one is the cheesy gordita crunch. That's like their S tier.
I've never had the cheesy gordita crunch,
Go-
You
Gojira
should.
crunch?
It's great. It's so good.
and
I don't care. I don't care. I will. Yeah, I will defend.
Is that a
the
metal
cheesy
band?
gordita
Gojira?
crunch.
Gojira, yeah.
Gojira?
Yeah. Cheesy Gojira crunch. New limited edition.
I've never had a Crunchwrap Supreme or a Mexican pizza, and I feel like I should try.
Never had the Mexican pizza. That's not.
That's
It's not
called
around
a,
anymore.
it's called an L pizza
It's called an L pizza.
or Los Pizza.
The pizza. No, it'll be Last Pizza.
I don't know. Wait. I don't
If
hang
we
out.
have
I
any-
don't hang out with Felipe that much.
If we have any Spanish speakers in the audience, please let us know. Is it Lost Pizza or Last Pizza?
I do sound for Scaravan occasionally, but I haven't picked up on too much. I'll get Rodrigo to teach me some Spanish, or him and Felipe. And get Oral Fuentes in there too. Get the entire Latin musical community to teach me Spanish.
Fair enough.
That'd be a good podcast.
Yeah. Well, the bilingual podcast.
Yeah.
Right. I'll let Dallas. We'll let Dallas in the interview.
All right, so Alex,
Yeah.
favorite Tom Hanks movie?
Oh, probably Mission Impossible.
It's Tom Cruise.
No, it's not. Tom Hanks is in there.
Is he?
No.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
Yeah. Plays the bad guy in the second one.
I've never seen this.
Prove me wrong without Googling it.
it.
No. But seriously, favorite Tom Hanks movie, probably Da Vinci Code. I like Da Vinci Code, sue me. I like Dan Brown's books.
They get worse and worse in a very sharp way as the sequels go on.
Which, yeah, like Angels and Demons was okay, but it wasn't as good as Da Vinci Code. And then Inferno, I really, really, really loved the book, and the movie was awful.
Is there? Did they do the fourth one?
No, they haven't done another one. They did a show based on The Lost Symbol, where they who played Robert Langdon in that one instead of Tom Hanks? I can't recall. But anyways, yeah, I don't think it was very good either. It got canned pretty quick. But
I never read any Dan Brown, but I was a big
it's pretty
fan. I
good.
was a big fan of archaeological thrillers, as they're called.
Dallas, stop burping.
We went
We went to Edmonton
last weekend.
and Dallas had
Over a week ago.
Dallas had like the mother of all beer garitas at what was that, Kelly's Pub in Edmonton.
Shout out Kelly's Pub in Edmonton.
Shout out Kelly's Pub. Yeah, shout out Kelly's Pub. And where was the other place we went? Sherlock Holmes Pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good weekend in Edmonton. Good pub crawl. But yeah, Dallas had like the mother of all beer garitas and has been burping ever since. Like every 10
He
minutes.
just needs to be patted on the back like a
he
baby.
needs to
I
be
think.
burped. Anyways, Da Vinci Code.
Also, it's Ashley Zuckerman.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, Da Vinci Code, good choice, I think.
Thank you.
Not my choice, but
Adam Bytel sent you a message, by the way.
What, is he listening live? How are you hearing this, Adam?
Where are you? You throw yourself.
You freaky dude. I have a psychic link with him. And yeah, just so the guest knows, I read Adam's text now, and so what Adam said, oh man, tragic 1 out of 5 this week on the Are You Smarter Than Dallas Outsider? That was a tough one. His answers were, for the first question, Regis Philbin. The second question, Nicorette. 3, Walter Cronkite, brackets, big miss on that one. Number 4, Janet Jackson. And number 5, North Dakota, which I believe is the one he got right, which was about the golfing. So yeah, thank you, Adam, for playing along.
All right, now that we know that one. Next question.
Got to get him back on this pod immediately.
All right, next question. What cereal leaves the best milk?
See, I would probably say Nesquik as well, just because like the cereals I usually eat don't make anything to do with the milk, really.
What's your thoughts on French Toast Crunch? Because I know you're a huge fan of French toast.
French Toast Crunch, it's not that good. I'm not a huge fan of that.
Interesting.
My favorite cereal is probably, when I was a kid, it was Honeycombs. That and Alphabets.
Yeah.
And then they changed Alphabets, and now they're gross.
my favorite cereal over here is Corn Pops.
Weirdo.
Yeah. They're good.
Odd.
They're all right.
In the UK, they're called Golden Nuggets.
I do prefer Corn Pops over Captain Crunch.
Who mentioned Captain Crunch?
Dallas
I don't
just
know,
wants us
because
to
they're
know.
both kind of the similar. They're both similar.
Okay, cool.
All right. Anyway, next one. Do you face in or out of the water?
Out. Because that's where all of my stuff is. It's over here in the shower. It's not over there in the shower.
Okay. And then obviously we know that you
Yes, I do
you
body first. We're aware.
hair last.
Yeah, I'm a freak.
I'm on your side, babe.
Okay,
Yeah.
side question that. What do you use to wash all your body hair? Do you use like body wash or do you also use like shampoo conditioner?
What?
It's
No, I
technically
use
hair.
just- Yeah, but
I shampoo my beard.
yeah, I have beard shampoo. Shout out Paula for the beard shampoo.
But other more personal areas, Dallas. One I'm not going to talk about live on air, but also it is body wash.
Okay.
It's just
As
body
someone
wash.
who doesn't have body hair, I was curious.
You want to know what it's like?
It's warmer in winter for me. That's
All right.
also, Alex doesn't have body hair either. He's freakish.
Hey, here's one for you guys. Bar soap or body wash? Like,
No body wash.
A good bar soap is a nice feeling, but it doesn't give you the traction, so you don't get the exfoliation factor from it. So I find I'm having to wash myself twice is the only.
I honestly
main
don't
issue.
know how to use bar soap, so I just like
You
grab-
rub it
I-
on
I just-
yourself.
I scrub it with my hands and get all the soapiness out of it, and then use that.
Yeah, you can do that. You can
Okay.
put the
Yeah.
you can go bar to skin if you want to.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. All right. So next one, object you own the most of that you aren't collecting.
I think I'm gonna actually probably say decorations. I have an excessive amount
You
of
do
like,
actually.
Christmas and Halloween
You own
decorations.
a lot of Beatles stuff.
I own a lot of
For a man
Beatles
who
stuff for a
ju-
man who detests the Beatles.
Yeah,
And yeah, I guess honestly, I know it is collectible, but it's not something I've ever been collecting. It's like wall hangerables. Like I've got a lot
Yeah,
of
you,
set lists.
you own a
and
lot
stuff.
of stuff that you can buy from Twisted Goods.
Yeah, but I didn't get it from there. I got it from being cool. I have set lists.
they're
from-
gifts from your mum.
Not the set lists that I got off stages. Those are gifts from my dad. Because at the end of shows, my dad chats up sound guys and is like, "Hey, can I have that set list?" And a couple of times they've been like, "Sure." My favorite one was when my dad, I think it was at Stephen Page, maybe, when we saw him at the Westman Centennial in Brandon. And my dad went on stage after and collected up all the set lists. He got all of them. And this one other guy that had the same idea was like, "Hey, can I have one of those?" And my dad was like, "Oh yeah, sure, for $100." Ha ha ha, and walked away. And I was just like, "Dad." I was
This
savage.
this is a side of Randy Lynch that I've not seen before.
It was hilarious.
This is not very mayoral of him.
Well, yeah, it is. It's called ruthlessness.
The Cardinals are playing against Toronto.
You don't watch baseball. Stop pretending to be a Cards fan.
Also,
They're
choose a
tied-
better team.
Just do a baseball
They're tied
podcast.
game. It's a tied game.
Yeah, it's because the Jays also suck.
Yeah.
They have been stuck in this bad. Not a point.
What they deserve.
I hate that it's our only Canadian team.
Yeah. I one of the reasons I hate them so much. Anyways, there's more questions.
Anyway,
Digression.
guilty pleasure fast food.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically, which place
Yeah.
has the best fries?
No, because that doesn't count because it's not a guilty pleasure. Although I do get an excessive amount of Five Guys fries. Like excessive. Like I have when I go there with Lacey, I make sure she also gets some fries so that I don't look fat by ordering like 2 large fries. So instead I get a large and she gets a regular and then I just eat most of her fries.
Nice.
I think it is. I think going to Five Guys and just getting fries is. You should not feel guilty about
It's
that. But
acceptable there.
Would you say so?
Oh yeah, it's one of the only I think it's probably the only place that doesn't look stupid for me to do that.
Oh yeah.
I feel accepted there. I feel loved at Five Guys. I haven't
Oh,
been
yeah.
there in a while. Let's go to Five Guys.
Sometimes they'll give you fries for free. Like
If you
if they
cry
make,
enough,
if they,
they will.
if they make a bad batch, they'll just be like, "Hey, do you want some
Word.
fries?" That's happened to me like twice, where like I just get the burger and it'd be like, "You want some fries?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, sure." And they just give me a bag of fries.
Are you flirting with the people at Five Guys?
No.
No. Is that the last one, or what's the other one?
There is actually
no,
one.
that's it.
There is actually one more that's not listed there, and but I want to do this more
Ghost.
more as a ghost question mark.
Ghosts? I'm the original ASCII of the question. Ghosts? Question mark. God, that was a dumb podcast.
What would you? Where do we stand? I desperately want ghosts to be real. Like I don't think they are.
I forget.
Do I feel scared in the dark? Sometimes.
Yeah, who
But-
was the guest that said that? Where basically I agreed with them, where it was like ghosts aren't real till I've seen a horror movie.
Yeah. I can't remember who said that.
I don't remember.
But yeah, but I love right. Bit of a confession. It's not a massive confession, but when I was a kid,
You're a
like
ghost?
this is going back to like age 10, 11ish.
Yeah.
I
I really want
friends.
Russell to message it and be like, "You guys have been talking to my son on this podcast. My son's been dead for 20 years."
When I was 10 or 11, a couple of my friends, we looked up, we rented all the books about ghosts from the school library,
Oh yeah.
and then decided that we were going to become ghost hunters.
Nice.
And like we set up a business platform, told all the other kids at school that like if they had any ghost problems, they should come to us. The fact I wasn't bullied more
Dallas,
is genuinely spectacular.
Do you remember there was a show when we were kids? I forget what channel, but it was like Ghost Adventures, but it was like they'd have kids doing it. And like it was basically like you'd get marked on how well you did your paranormal investigation and stuff. And so you know what I mean?
Was it like Ghost School or something?
Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. You guys keep talking.
Dallas, what do you think about Ghosts?
I think they're a great band.
I'm gonna slap him.
Oh.
What? But the paranormal. What? Do you have an opinion
I
on
would
the paranormal?
love to go ghost hunting one day.
I've done some urban exploration before. I went to like a former asylum on Staten Island. That was actually pretty fucking terrifying. But that's because we were walking
Did you
back.
find out that eventually you were the psychiatric?
Yeah, it turns out I was a patient all along. No, we were on the way. It was me and my buddy Tom, and we were walking back, and we see that on the path, which we didn't know, hopefully had not been written in the time between us going there and back.
It's called Ghost Trackers.
No,
by
I've
the
never
way.
Ghost
seen that
trackers.
one. No.
Someone had written the word "run" in chalk on the pavement, and trust me, I ran. It turns out Tom is faster, which was terrifying for a minute. Watching a friend bomb it down, and hear the flashlight, so it became increasingly dark for me.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was more like a fear of crackhead than fear of ghost. But ghost crackhead, maybe.
Crackhead ghosts. Why are there no crackhead ghosts?
I think maybe you lose because it's a physical addiction. You
Is
might
there
lose
crack
it.
in the afterlife?
Look, a crackless heaven I don't want to go
Tune
to.
into the next episode. We'll have Pastor Tom on. To... Oh, wouldn't that be funny if we just got like a pastor on and just punked them and just asked them stupid ass questions like that? That'd be so funny. Is there crack in the after? What does the Bible say about crack in the afterlife? I forget who said it though, but like I think it was actually a comedian who had a joke about it, but I fully agree with this take on ghosts where it's like, if ghosts are real, how come they started and ended in Victorian England? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the Western world, all of our ghosts are Victorian children.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why are there no caveman ghosts?
Oh,
Yeah.
to be fair, in England, most of us are medieval ghosts.
That's fair.
Where's
Like
the
it's
ghost
all
of
grey
Michael
ladies
Jackson?
and stuff from what's that?
Where's the ghost of Michael Jackson?
I assume Neverland Ranch, if anywhere. Actually, maybe he haunts Gary, Indiana.
That would be not terrifying though, because like instead of getting the like ghostly wails, you just get
I remember seeing like those old YouTube videos. It was like ghosts of Michael Jackson confirmed, and it's just like a jump scare.
no, Dallas. Ollie and I had childhoods that went beyond creepypastas.
No, to be fair,
Yeah, my
to be
childhood
fair,
was
did you guys ever
creepypastas.
have scary car commercial?
Yes.
It was just like a really nice
Yeah.
car video,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
it just
yeah,
went, oh, and you went, oh, my goodness.
That traumatized me.
Yeah.
That was a fun prank to play. For
It was
a bit.
filmed in California.
Oh,
Yeah.
California.
God, this is a useless podcast. Why do we subject other people to this?
Or is this better than the regular podcast and we should start a Patreon immediately? Write in and let us know.
Would you pay to listen to us?
Send letters to
Bismarck.
crap. I don't know what either of your addresses are.
You have my address.
I know where it is. I don't know what the address is. I can get there. I don't know where it is. Those are two different things.
Oh, there's so many good.
Send
I
letters.
can't. Right for the Who Dis, I don't want to just looking up some for the next season. I don't want to make them all baseball players, but baseball players have some of the best names.
I just like how we have a running thing now where my dad just like knows these niche baseball players from like the 40s.
Well, I don't want to leave your dad with none, so I'm going to give him two that I'm not going to use: Oil Can Boyd and Dick Pole.
Dick Pole.
Let us know who those ones were, Randy.
Well, see, the pitcher Richard Hill, otherwise known as Rich Hill, his nickname was Dick Mountain. That's what they always called him.
Do you know Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the wrestler?
Yeah.
You know what his real name is?
What?
Dick Blood.
Dick Blood.
Yeah.
It's a good band. It's a good band name. Coming to the Black Cat soon. Dick Blood. Opening for Fake Paradise.
I was going to say, it does sound like a band Oshik would play with.
Yeah, Oshik would definitely play in a band called Dick Blood. If they slipped him a 20, he would drum for them for the night.
I will say, actually, I've been, like, for a city with like, oh god, no, gonna have to have a little drink about music.
Oh,
yeah.
man. Oh, like we're not drinking
Oh.
already.
There is part of me that's like, we have a fairly decent metal scene in town.
Yeah.
I wish they had stupider names. I
Yeah.
feel like they're too tame with their names.
Yeah,
It-
well, it's because their names are too like, oh yeah, that's a metal name, but not like, oh my god, that's terrifying. Like, I want names that upset me. You need more like vomit-inducing names rather than just like, oh yeah, that's hard. Like, no.
What's the weirdest band name you've ever gone to see, Dallas?
The weirdest band
That you've
name?
gone to see.
I think the weirdest band name I saw was Gourmet, and it's spelled like Gore, May, and the guy basically just sat on stage with the table and had a thing full of like just barbecue slop, and he just like stuffed his face
What
while
i-
he's screaming.
What
to
is
the
it with
mic.
you and weird food-based
is that?
bands? Because you also love Mac Sabbath, apparently.
Yeah, Ollie sends me a photo of that band and was like, oh, this is something Dallas would be really into. And then we sent it to Dallas and he's like, oh, I love Max Sabbath.
What about you, Alex? What's the weirdest band name
That I've seen.
that you've seen?
I haven't seen coming from a low market area of the country. I didn't get to go to too many shows, so I've never really seen anybody weird. Probably the weirdest band name. My favorite band names that I've ever heard of are Scooby Don't and John Cougar Concentration Camp.
I played on a festival ticket once with someone called Beans on Toast. He's a moderately big
That
folk
sounds like the
musician.
most middle of the road English act ever.
It's I don't want to besmirch the good name of Beans on Toast. It's very much like discount Frank Turner.
Okay.
Also on that was another band called Drenge.
Renge.
Great name as well.
Oh.
Yeah, big fan of
Drenge.
Drenge, big fan of Beans on Toast.
How about Kasabian?
That's a fucking dumb name.
It is, yeah.
Kasabian. And they're from Leicester, so we don't trust them.
I don't trust you. I
But
don't
yeah.
trust how that Nottingham hat fits you because it sure doesn't fit me.
I have a big head, boy.
I have a not as big head as
I have a
you,
pretty
I
big
guess.
head.
I'm a big boy.
So I will. We'll end the podcast with this. How excited are you boys for next season?
Very. I'm hyped
We're not.
for.
We're not going to say who we've got just yet.
We got some good guests.
We got some good guests. Honestly, I think we've got some good segments. Some of the segments will be changing.
Some of the segments are going to be good.
Some of them we might have to switch out again though because
some
they
of them,
are so
some of them
dumb.
may need to get switched out because they might be too stupid. But we'll see. We'll see. That's on me. If they're too stupid, that's on me.
But yeah, thank you once again for listening to the Anything Else or Somewhere Else podcast.
And don't forget to go over and follow Funky Moose on all of their stuff on Instagram. On I think they have a Twitter, don't they?
Probably, yeah.
Facebook, etc. Subscribe to the YouTube because we're going to be on there very soon. So if you want to catch more of the Anything Else podcast, that's where you go.
I've been Ollie Eldrick.
I've been Dallas Outsider.
And I've been Alex Lintz.
This has been Somewhere Else. Thank you so much once again, Somewhere Else. That's not changed. And thank you so much to Outsider Radio for producing this.
Yeah. Outsider Radio.
About time I got some recognition.
Yeah, thanks for Sam Outsider.
Yeah.
Not Dallas. Sam Outsider, you a champ.
God damn it.
Shout out to Gypsy. Shout out
He's
to
not even in it.
Shout out Russell. Shout out Gypsy. Shout out